persistent, but my penmanship is endless. The passion in my writing, my delivery's relentless. We crabs in the barrel, not to mention you hating and you mad at the next man expenses. Just worry about the lifestyle you living, and please pipe down, have a seat and start listening. Yeah, we lost in the weeds, the whole hood high. We from the streets where the weak and the good die, where the strays hit the innocent. You see it on the daily news, y'all just witness what we living in.
Consistency is not just an album, it's a way of life.
It's deliberate.
Consistent album is based off of the inconsistency of the rap game and artists. You listen to the artists nowadays, they'll put out an album and then they'll put out a horrible album. You go back in the 90s, which I shouldn't harp on that, but let's talk about it. You go back to the 90s where it was more, you get a classic, and then if the next album is not as classic, it's only like one or two songs in there you might not listen to, but it's still a good album that's consistent. So I'm coming off of street music, which was, to me, a classic, so I'm trying to put out something better than that. So, and also, consistent, this album is more or less like the beginning of it is the end of the album.
X who influenced me. We lost in the weeds, the whole hood high. We from the streets where the weak and the good die, where the strays hit the innocent.
Stay true, always live once, which means I'm gonna stay true to who I am. And YOLO, you only live once. No matter how old I get, I'm ageless when it comes to being behind the mic. You put me in the booth, you put me in the jungle with a lion, I'm guaranteed to come out with the lion head. You better call it pride on me because I'm killing something, you know what I mean? So that's just the basis of it. Not to be arrogant or conceited about it, it's just that, you gotta feel like when you step into the booth, you gotta feel like you own it. When you walk into a spot, you gotta feel like everyone there to see you, and that's just how I feel. I'm gonna go in every time I get a chance to go in, I'm going in. I can't say that for a lot of artists nowadays. Today's hip hop is it's like on life support, you know what I mean? And I'm the doctor that's gonna bring it back.
Thinking of a master plan, I need cash in hand, bundled up all wrapped in bands. I need it fast like a robbery. A sailor had a hoodie on, like Trayvon. Zimmerman wouldn't have shot at me. Many men want me dead, hard to believe, claiming to be tough, but they wear they hard on their sleeve. I'm arguably the best artist since rap started, taking target at all you whack MCs. What they lack in they rhymes is the fact that they lying. Bullshit attract flies, spark up the weed. You ain't got enough heart to make a nigga bleed. Fairy tale thugs, y'all life all make believe. You ain't got enough stripes. Instagram gangster, you got enough likes. Nigga, please, I'm from a hood where they fight, where the goons lick shots like Keisha in broad daylight. Good night.
When it comes to like me rapping, I feel like it's more like hardcore. It's like Jay-Z meets Ice Cube, in a sense, with a little bit of Beanie Siegel, with a delivery of a Jeezy. You know what I mean? Like, I'll give you a metaphor. It ain't gonna be the toughest metaphor, but the pattern ain't gonna be cold-blooded, and the way I deliver it gonna be nice. You see what I'm saying? So you gonna be like, you will listen to it and be like, okay, the beat dope, because I'm pretty sure A-Train made it. The beat dope. What he's saying is dope, and the concept is gonna be dope. The content, you know what I mean? Like far as I got a song called America's Dream, and it's more or less like being the dream that from the hood point of view. You know what I mean? Like we want to live hood rich in the hood. Hood rich in the hood is I got a nice whip, I got nice clothes, I got a couple of dollars in my pocket. I'm hood rich. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what the song is about. That's American dreaming to us, but we need more. I want more, so I'm going to give it to you more to get more. Such as I was speaking on this album, I'm speaking about the Trump situation. I don't call him president because he ain't my president. My president's still black, so I'm speaking on that. And a lot of artists don't do that. They're not gonna speak on the real shit. They're gonna speak on their little box that they live in. You know, we gotta start thinking outside of the box as far as MCing, as far as living, as far as just getting over. You know what I mean? Like, we've been deprived of what's really ours for so long. I'm tired of it. So Consistency album speaks on all of that. How weak the game is, the rap game is right now. How bad, shit, black folks are just getting it all the way around. You know, so and I refuse to not speak on it when I have the platform to speak on it. You know what I mean? So, in a nutshell, you know what I mean? That's how it's running.
The herb's essential, I roll it, light it, and I was mental. Homicide over instrumentals, my latest victims probably hated or nominated my congregation. Our president was black, but now he's racist. Let's face it, and look what we faced with. They said, fuck you to our faces, and we took it gracious. This nation was built on the backs of us. We gotta take it, this racist ain't gon' give it back to us. A lot of soft shoe and coonery. See, I ain't selling all my people Malcolm X who influenced me.
It's more or less like that's the way we should live, like consistently. Like if you live one way and you see yourself going up, then consistently do that. Don't go backwards instead of going forward. Like, why go backwards? I don't even fuck with old chicks that I used to fuck with because they behind me. You feel me? So I gotta move that way instead of moving that way. It's a way of life. It's consistency. But more or less, like this album is more or less like as far as the production goes. I got A-Train on there. A-Train is. We like Rakim and Eric B and Rakim. We like Eric B and Rakim, hands down. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm on Rakim's level. I'm not saying I'm not. But we're like Eric B and Rakim when it comes to him making the track and me getting on it. It's a marriage, no homo. It's a marriage in itself. And then once we put that into the booth, I get into the booth, knock it out. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it. Like like prime example, I got A-Train, I got Soul on there.
So what tracks is A-Train on?
A-Train produced America's Dream. He produced the political track. I haven't really came up with a name to it yet because I want the name to be hitting just that tough. So he did Consistent. He did, Train did majority of the album. He's the main producer on the album. I got Soul. Soul he did 2 on the album. I'm gonna reiterate that because I'm wiping my eye. Let me wipe this up. So, Soul did 2. Soul did 2 tracks on the album thus far. But with him, he always give me like, hey, you think you do something with this? And if it's just hot, it's going on the album. So if he called me right now like, hey, I got one for you, it's going on the album. He did the Av. I got D on there. D spitting on that one. I got D on The Funeral. Listen, The Funeral really speaks to how hip-hop, the state of hip-hop, and where it needs to be and where we need to take it. The Funeral, you understand? Me and D on there killing you niggas, pissing on you niggas, and using you as a urinal. The Funeral, you understand? You niggas need to wear like suits and ties when this motherfucker come on and like get in like a line and drive your cars in the line with the flags on them because it's over for you whack niggas. I mean, I'm tired of I don't even listen to the radio because there's so much whack shit on the radio. I listen to like my shit, my nigga shit. I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. My shit, my homeboy shit, because we ain't niggas. My homeboy shit. When I turn the radio on, I'm disgusted. Highly disgusted. I don't give a fuck who get offended either. If you get offended, put the shoe on and wear it. The bitch fit, obviously, if you get offended by what I'm saying. Detroit, state of MCing. Yeah, and that's my honest opinion. I think there's a lot of cats that's not getting shine in Detroit that should be getting shine in Detroit. Honestly, the real MCs are not getting shine, getting no shine. It's Detroit rap, hip hop, or whatever is so different from the norm that people act like they scared of it because people are scared of what they don't understand. and fear what they can't conquer. You ain't gonna conquer us.
They should be scared because all the artists in Detroit get killed.
I mean, yeah, I witnessed that as of late. Like a lot of them has been getting killed for, and that's probably for whatever personal they got going on in their lives. But a lot of us are doing a lot of killing lyrically, but we ain't getting no shine for whatever reason. And maybe they just scared to come here, or people just scared of us. Period. I guess we're intimidating. I guess that's the problem. That's the problem. I did a show a couple years ago, and I clearly was the best artist there. Call me arrogant, call me conceited, whatever you want to call me. Just don't call me collect. And I killed the show, but you had cats coming on after me that was completely garbage for whatever reason. And they got love probably because you got cats that came on after me that was completely garbage, and they got love probably because of who they knew. But see, we all come together, we can probably take the game over because there's room for everybody. We acting like there's no room for the next man to eat, next man to shine. But hey, it is what it is. But back to consistency, I want this to be some of my best work. It is some of the best work I've ever done as far as the topics I'm touching on, the things the beats, production, I should say, the lyrical content, the people, like I said, the artists that I have on the album. I'm still trying to get a couple of my homeboys on there that I need to get a couple different more producers.
So what's the lead single?
Swag Down on My Toes. Swag Down on My Toes is clearly something a realm that I've never entered before in my rap career ever. And I think it's a brand. Oh, Poe produced that, I forgot. Poe produced that one. That song actually was a mistake. We was actually in the studio and I was just freestyling to a whole bunch of beats, and when it came on, I freestyled the hook and freestyled the song, and it is what it is today. I mean, it's nice. Something like I say, swag down on my toes, nigga. My think is different. This the life that we chose, nigga. Love it, love it. What? You know, so be sure that y'all check out Swag Down on My Toes. Video coming soon. So shot that video as well. I think I'm gonna do like a little skit with it. I think it'll come out as I'm gonna do the first verse as far as the video, then I'm gonna shoot off into America's Dream video. I think that's how we gonna work it. Shout out to Soul. Good look out with that. Swag down on my toes. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna actually put the first video we did. Doing my own thing. I might put that on there as a bonus track because that was on street music, but a lot of people didn't hear street music, which they should. Go check that out. You can go on YouTube, check that out. Sta/Lo, doing my own thing, THING, not thing, but go check that out. That's hot. Like I said, we're gonna do a little movie with the album. It's gonna be sort of like a couple song movie, video type thing. So, but Swag Down on My Toes, America's Dream is gonna be the main single coming off consistent. Y'all need to like check it out. Like soon as it drops, check it out. It's different from the norm, out of the box. Because I'm not a square, but it is what it is.